is my preview of the Baylor at TCU women's volleyball match. I get this is on way in advance here, but TCU doesn't play anybody else between now and Saturday. It's on ESPN Plus. So TCU is 12-10 overall, 7-5 in the conference. The last conference loss was a forfeit loss to Texas because of a non-COVID issue, and they didn't have enough players. But their other conference losses include Iowa State, Kansas, Texas, us. But the wins, they beat Texas Tech, they beat Kansas, they beat Kansas State, they beat Oklahoma. In fact, they beat Texas Tech a second time too. West Virginia and Iowa State. So, that's just naming what they have done. And granted, I know I didn't go over the roster because I did not do a preview on them prior when I started doing these previews. So, bear with me. Some players to keep an eye on, like Zoe Hall, number 1. 124 kills on 312 attempts with 60 errors. 4 assists, 1 service ace, 9 service errors, 27 digs, 52 blocks, 45 of those are assisted, 1 blocking error, 1 ball handling error. Michaela Myers, number 3. 137 kills on 306 attempts with 39 errors, 2 assists, 6 service aces, 13 service errors, 26 digs, 75 blocks, 71 of those are assisted, 1 blocking error, 1 ball handling error. Jalen Gibson, number 5, 77 kills on 207 attempts with 3 assists, 2 service aces, 6 service errors, 4 receiving errors, 9 digs, 15 blocks, 14 of those are assisted. I need to go back and mention Sarah Sylvester, number 4, 41 kills on 86 attempts with 11 errors, 1 assist, 4 service errors, 4 digs, 42 blocks, 35 of those are assisted, 1 blocking error. Try to go through without having to make sure they don't, it's not like some player that hasn't played a bunch. I might as well mention Taylor Loyola. I know she's only played 33 sets this year, so I don't know if she's going to play or not. 14 kills on 46 attempts, 11 errors, 4 assists, 6 service aces, 6 service errors, 2 receiving errors, 5 assisted blocks, and 1 ball handling error. Okay, Sabrina Sestella, number 11. I know she only has 1 kill on 8 attempts, 41 assists, 13 service aces, 18 service errors, 17 receiving errors, 196 digs. That's it. Julia Adams, number 12. 285 kills on 738 attempts with 96 errors. 9 assists, 20 service aces, 18 service errors, 16 receiving errors. 70 digs, 36 blocks, 34 of those are assisted, 2 blocking errors. Keegan Polk, number 13. I know she only has 1 kill on 13 attempts. 41 assists, 7 service aces, 18 service errors, 16 receiving errors, 132 digs. That's Mackenzie Nichols. I know she only has 1 kill on 8 attempts with 3 errors, but 106 assists though, which is second most on the team. 12 service aces, 29 service errors, 2 receiving errors, 127 digs, and 4 ball handling errors. Audrey Knowles, number 15, 327 kills, which is the most on a team. 819 attempts with 166 errors, 24 assists, 13 service aces, 42 service errors, 21 receiving errors, 172 digs, 39 blocks, 37 those are assisted, 6 blocking errors, 1 ball handling error. Kylie Williams, of course, we should know that name because she was at Baylor, remember. And her dad was the associate head coach. Number 25, 55 kills on 151 attempts with 17 errors. 812 assists, 20 service aces, 38 service errors, 1 receiving error, 209 digs, which is the most on the team. 15 blocks, 14 of those are assisted. 3 blocking errors, 11 ball handling errors. Trying to make sure that there's just a lot of players that have played less than 30 stats on the year, and that's the last player I'm going to mention, but I will leave the stats in the description below in terms of the link so y'all can see it. But to go over the roster, which I will put in the description below because I'm not going to go over every single player. Granted, we know Kylie Williams is a 5'9" setter. That's a senior. Try to. Andre Knowles is a 6'1" outside hitter. That's a senior. Keegan Polk is a 5'8" defensive specialist / libero. That's a freshman. Yeah, did she really go to Baylor? Yeah, she did, but she did not even play at Baylor. Technically. Julia Adams is a 6'3" outside hitter. That's a senior. Sabrina Sestella is a 5" defensive libero. Specialist / libero. That's a senior. So you can tell some of the players right now I'm mentioning are a lot of seniors. Okay, let me make sure. Jalen get. I know Maston Cole. I don't think I mentioned 6'4" middle blocker. That's redshirt junior. I don't know if I mentioned her or not, but it doesn't really matter. Jalen Gibson, number 5, is a 6'2" outside hitter. That's a freshman. Michaela Myers is a 6' middle blocker. That's a senior. Zoe Hall is a 6'3" middle blocker / outside hitter. That's a sophomore. I'll put this in the description below so y'all can see what they have done all year long, as well as the roster. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let's get to 400 subscribers or more by the end of this year or sometime in the future.